something wrong with society? Another media casualty? Well, here's a dose of reality in the small town mentality.
There we go. Welcome to Small Town Mentality Podcast. I'm your host, Ben. Randy is back.
You got to use that damn picture as the video.
Woo! What a
like 2
great
days.
fucking intro song. That's got to be the best intro
It is
I've
one of
ever
the
heard
best.
in my
Oh, yeah.
whole life, dude.
Yeah, I dyed my hair for like 2 days to do the Rodney Dangerfield thing. And that's the picture that you freeze on at the end.
Bro, there's the
Look
only
at that.
picture of you two guys together.
He made it.
Hey, look at that picture. I look like I got in a fight with a highlighter and lost.
I mean, if you're going for the Dangerfield thing, I mean, I doubt you'll get a lot of respect for it, you know? So it's probably good.
He gets no respect.
Right.
God
Exactly.
damn
It's
it.
part of the bit, dude.
Son of a bitch. That was good. That was too, man.
Speaking of the intro song and the picture and the video that was made for us, and before I introduce these guys, I want to say that every time I introduce a guest, I like to imagine like a crowd clapping. I wanted to say that before so that people that are listening can also imagine that. Okay, so just picture clapping. Our guest for today is Drowned Out. Dano and Jason are here. Thank you.
We need like an applause button.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, something
God,
like
that
that.
would be so incredibly lame if you had
If we had buttons,
like a little applause sample.
yeah, a lot of people have buttons. We've never been
God.
button people.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Anyways, Drowned Out is back. Dano created that amazing intro song for us that we
I
have
did.
been playing ever since.
Yeah, I
Trying to
wrote
get
that. I wrote that song. It's called "I Want to Rock Your Body." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you
In
guys?
parentheses, to the break of dawn.
yeah, and then in parentheses it says "to the break of dawn." You know.
Because you know she's going to be sizzling like fajita meat. Yeah.
So Jason's drum solo comes in there, and he's like, "Blah-blah-blah-blah-blah-blah-blah." You guys need to watch Aqua Teen. What the
Just
fuck?
confuse the hell out of everybody who doesn't watch hockey.
Oh, I got it. I just can't do
Jeez.
voices.
I just
I can't. I can only do Carl.
every Halloween I want to just grow a mustache, shave the top of my head, and just walk around in sweatpants. Like, yeah, you know I saw Boston back in '86. It was badass.
Yeah, I can't do voices. I don't even like the one I have. So if I had the option,
Well, you
to,
can do voices. You just gotta believe in yourself.
if I had the
I'm
option
not
to do
tickets
everyone,
to the Super Bowl this year. It's actually Super Bowl. You know, it's kind of funny that you said that because you're stupid.
I just wish I could do Shake because I probably identify more with Shake than anyone else on that fucking show, man.
How does Shake sound? He's like, I'm gonna be home in like 5 minutes. We'll iron all this out.
That's kind of close, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and just get my tire iron.
Man, talking about that dang old man, talking milkshake, man, talking about that dang old fat man, dang meatball man. I'm surprised the dang old fat man ain't ate that meatball yet, man.
Cameron from Award to Win has the best Donald Trump and Stone Cold Steve Austin that I've ever heard in my whole life.
is it Donald
Oh.
Trump as Stone Cold?
No, both.
Oh.
Like he will do like a conversation
mix.
between Donald Trump and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it's insane. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not even gonna try. It's embarrassing.
See, I've been working on my Biden because I can't do Donald Trump to save my life.
I can't figure out how to. I can't figure him out. I can't get the China. I can't do it. I can't figure it out.
China, I can't. Yeah.
I used to be able to do like a half-ass Obama, and
That's a funny
I've made-
cadence.
I made up this one time we were really drunk, right? And my wife was reading those cards. What we were playing, Cards Against Humanity, and it said Shaquille O'Neal, and she said Shaquille O'Neal, and so I was like, "Who's Shaquille?" And I just made up this whole character around her, and I've never been able to do that voice again. I think maybe I just have to be drunk. I don't know. It was like this ghetto white girl from the Bronx named Shaquille.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
One of my
Jason, you do
favorite
any
characters.
voices?
I don't.
No.
No.
It's interesting that Jason's on here because I think saying hello to you guys is the most that I've heard him talk in like ever.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Did he actually make the? We missed that part.
Yeah. So what?
I said I'll talk a little bit.
He talks a little bit.
I was gonna say, was that drum solo in the song actually him playing the drums?
No, I played them.
Oh, okay. I was like, did he know he was making an intro song for a podcast?
I don't think he was in the band when I
yeah.
made it. Yeah, I
The
think it
last
was
time you guys
still.
were on, it was Gunner.
Yeah, I think it was still Gunner. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Gunner was still in the band.
Did I just?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Did I just bring up some shit?
No. There's no bad blood from me. I love Gunner.
He just keeps putting his head down. Yeah, I mean, I love the guy.
I'm disappointed in him, but I love him. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
I
I'm not disappointed.
had some shit going on. You know. No, Jason's the opposite of a disappointment, man. It's like Jason's awesome.
We'll be the
He's
judge
an
of that.
appointment.
It's true. I don't know if that's the opposite or just less letters, but close.
He's just an appointment.
You know what? Yeah, you know what pisses me off, by the way?
Huh.
That adorableness is a word.
Adorableness.
Adorableness is the right word. I had to look it up.
You know
Now, adorable is a combination of the words adore
Mhm.
and able to adore. Okay, so it should be adorability, but
I
for
agree.
some freaking reason, it's adorableness.
Did Cain also kill Dor? Sorry, the whole thing. That was a Bible reference. Moving on. Cain killed Abel, and he said, "Dor, Abel."
Every time, God forgive me for this one, but every time he makes a Bible reference, especially when it's a reference to Cain, I just nod.
I was thinking the only Kane that I've ever heard of was like Kane from WWF.
Ah.
You know who he was before he was Cain?
Yeah, I do. But I can't.
Candy.
Can't put my finger on. I actually have been going on this old school like Attitude Era like rabbit hole. So like I was watching a video about who he was. But first, you know who he was though. What was his name?
He was, I think he was the crazy dentist character before he was.
Yeah,
Cain.
that's right. That's right. He was
Yeah.
the crazy dentist character, and I think he played non-Kevin Nash Diesel when Kevin Nash and Scott Hall went to WCW. For like two weeks, and then they killed the characters off because they tried to sue WCW. Like Vince McMahon tried to sue WCW for the likeness of Diesel and Razor Ramon,
Mhm.
and so they couldn't use those names. Speaking of Kevin Nash, I'm gonna get to hang out with that guy.
Nice.
That's gonna be freaking awesome.
What is he? What? Where at?
He's gonna be at the Metal in the Mountains Festival in Pipestem, West Virginia, which we're playing August the 27th.
You guys should try to get what's it called? You said you guys had like a cameraman and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I was gonna say you should try to get like an impromptu music video going from the show with Kevin Nash.
with Kevin Nash.
Yes,
You think? I mean, he's pretty old. You think he's still got it to powerbomb me?
that'd be awesome.
I'll take a bump, dude. I'll let him powerbomb me. Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, it'd be cool to like if you could mix everything up and get some characters from around the show. Like, come on, music video time. Let's go.
that would be awesome, dude. I'd love to have like Kevin Nash in my music video.
Yeah, right.
I think it's gonna be so because I'm like 5'7", so I think it's gonna be like really cool to get a picture with 7'1" Kevin Nash. You know, because I probably come up to like his knee.
Yeah,
I want to see if we can get Kevin Nash on his knees and him still be taller than me.
I'm sure a lot of people
Just-
would try to get him on his knees.
Just sit in his lap like a ventriloquist dummy.
That would be hilarious, dude. Like he looks
Just-
left and I look left.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to bring it back because we moved on from irritating words, but Mark had a good one. Irregardless, that is not a word, and it does bug the shit out of me.
Well, it's not a
It's not a
word,
word.
but you know, it's just some stupid shit people say. If I get mad every time somebody said some stupid shit, I'd never, enjoy my damn life.
Irregardless.
I'm mad that adorability or adorableness is the word. It's a loophole in the English language.
What's the
And I'm
past
gonna
tense of squeeze?
Squoze.
I was going to say squoze.
I think it's
I don't think so.
squoze too, but a lot of people say squeezed.
Ooh, I don't think squeeze is right.
I I think it's
Squozen.
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 Squozen. It's already been squozen, right? Squoze.
Writing
I think it's
squozen down.
squoze.
Right down to.
Squozen. Guys, we're tackling the big issues here on Small Mentality.
Oh, yeah.
Another
This is so far just one of my favorite episodes.
coming in hot. Another one I hate, and my wife says it all the fucking time, and it bugs the hell out of me. Ginormous. I don't know when it became a word, why it became a word, but it is in the dictionary now, and it bugs the fuck out of me that they put it in there. I don't know
You ever
what it
been
is.
around
about
somebody
the
that
word.
says? You ever been around somebody that says guesstimate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all, I
That
use
works
both words.
You say
Jason's
ginormous?
over there. I use all of these words.
I do. I use both of those words.
Oh my god.
Yeah. See, I'll do the. In addition to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, another one of the shows I really loved was Squidbillies.
Hang on, let me get rid of Jason real fast.
let me just hang on. I'm just gonna ban Jason for life really quick.
Yeah.
Nonchalantly.
And early
Like
Kyler.
Squidbillies?
From
I thought Squidbillies was fucking awesome. Can you do early? You know,
Oh,
Unknown
hell yeah, I
lives
can do
here.
Earl now.
Unknown lives here.
Hell, I
and,
grew up around them some bitches.
yeah. Unknown's married to one of my friend's sister.
Say what?
Unknown Henson, he's married to one of my friend's sisters.
No shit.
Yeah. I've never met him, but like they're from around here.
Also a great character for a music video. Use the people around
yeah.
you, Dano. Use the people around you.
I got Todd Taylor, the world's fastest banjo player, lives on my street.
Where the fuck do you live with Kevin Nash and fast banjo
No,
players?
dude, I think Kevin Nash lives in like LA or some shit.
Oh.
He's coming out for like a VIP appearance at the festival
Okay.
in August, which is in West Virginia. I don't live
Shout
in
out
West
to you guys
Virginia.
just getting accepted, by the way. Saw
Yeah.
that 2 days ago, something like that.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool. It's us and Defiant and then like 50 fucking metal bands. So that's gonna be a fun time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are kind of not metal.
Not at all.
But,
Yeah. Defiant's kind of metal. Have you guys ever interviewed them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Defiant's kind of metal. They're like in the middle. I'd say they're like a hardcore band, but
Yeah, I've got Joe on Facebook. We chatted up
Yeah.
sometimes.
Joe is awesome, dude. God, I love that guy. Super cool, dude.
Yeah, I think during his interview we talked about you a lot, and you were in the chat room.
Oh, was I? Was I just in the?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I was. I don't. So a thing about me, dude, is that like I will drink a lot of Jack Daniels and then go on the internet.
Yeah,
Uh,
like people do.
yeah. So that's kind of I'm just like I'm gonna get real shitty and then go on the online,
You know, like you do.
and then I have no idea what I'm doing. You know.
Since the
So,
last time we
yeah.
talked, I was telling you to get on TikTok, and then you did, and then I think you
Yeah.
quit.
Yeah. I tried to follow you.
I'm
and
still
you're
I'm
gone.
still on TikTok. I just I don't ever open it.
Yeah,
I think I deleted the app
rude.
because well it was it was a detriment to our freedoms. That's what Donald Trump said. So I mean
Ah,
I had to do what he said.
tell that to like the 4 billion users.
I don't know. I don't. I hope
Imagine
people
being the
don't watch
person-
this and see that and then be like, wow, this guy likes Donald Trump.
Imagine being the person in China that has to comb through 4 billion people
Mhm.
to what, scam them? I don't even know what the end game is.
Ryan
I don't
George.
get it.
There's a
Is that
comedian on
Morgan
YouTube.
Wallen dude on there?
A lot of people are on
Oh,
there.
I should
There's
have
a
said
lot of
his name.
old
I
school
should have
guys
said his
now.
name. Can you? Is this on tape delay? Can you guys go back and just go like beep beep beep
Nope.
over when I said his
Nope.
name? Fuck,
I can go back later.
that
Yeah, I
sucks.
think I can later.
Yeah. On the repost, just cut that. Like just me saying his name out. I don't want to give that guy
Okay.
any money.
Just believe it.
Yeah, just bleep it.
We say Tony Hawk every episode, so
And you just did it.
yeah.
See, that doesn't count if you're saying it as a reference to you saying it in every episode because you're just cheating to say Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
have
you know,
to fi-
breaking-
find an in.
Okay, well, let me tell you a story
Breaking
then.
the fourth wall, I guess.
Have
well,
you
That's exactly
Well,
what.
hold on. Before I'm still on the TikTok. thing.
irregardless.
I'm still on the TikTok. We'll get to your story in a minute, but I just Ryan George, the comedian on YouTube. He made the best point about TikTok I'd ever heard, and I think it actually helped change my mind, and that's why I started my account back up.
Mhm.
Because he's like, unless the Chinese are able to somehow leverage the fact that I don't get kids these days, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, I never understood what they would use. Like, what
I don't
part
even
of my
understand
life
what
do
they.
you
But
need?
what was the biggest? They were worried about like getting your info. That
Yeah,
that was what the
I
whole
was
thing
like,
was?
you mean unlike Facebook and every other app they have on your phone? What's
You
the
mean just
difference?
like
Google
Facebook that's selling my fucking info?
Google has a dossier on every single American.
It's like if I talk about cat food, I get ads for cat food on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
I was like, how much more worse could it be than what they're already doing?
You know, I let out
Jesus Christ.
Bigger
nice-
products.
I let out a nice long 30-second fart while I was scrolling through Facebook. Got a little pop-up ad said, "You all right?"
Yeah, no shit. You fucking text from the FBI. It's like, you good, homie?
Yeah.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
sneeze. And then your phone's just like, God bless you. What the fuck did you just say to me, Alexa?
If you're just like, man, I'm out of breath, then it's like COVID-19 testing sites in your area. Oh man, I had
Yeah.
it. By the way, has anybody else had it?
No.
I
Not
had
that I
it.
know of.
Yeah, yeah, I was positive.
How'd it go?
It sucked. It hurt really bad. I can't see how it's taking people out. Like I would be ashamed of myself if it took me out. But
I
it wasn't
think
that
most
bad.
most of the people it's taken out, there's other underlying situations most of the time.
Fair.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
that's the other thing is that the people that it's taken out are like people that have like diabetes or like
High
have
blood
like
pressure.
asthma or something. Well, man, I have fucking high blood pressure. But,
Or, atheists
Yeah.
taken
well,
out.
right. Right, yeah, it's killing all the fucking Mormons.
Oh man.
I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know enough about Mormons or coronavirus to dispute either thing I just said. So
I go to Utah every single day, and most of the time those little overhead signs, the light up ones, say COVID. For the last couple of months, it said COVID-19 high in this area, in this county, and now they're saying moderate. I don't know what that means, but
you mean the little like matrix boards on the highway?
yeah.
Yeah.
I learned it last month or month before last when we went to Utah that I will get the exact same heart rate walking through a Walmart in Utah in the middle of a pandemic as I would if I was riding a freaking roller coaster. It's like it's a
You're
rush.
gonna have
Man.
to. Really? Oh yeah. Yeah. Really? Walmart in Utah is fucking exciting. That seems.
In the middle of a pandemic, but nobody wearing no
they-
kind of mask.
Nope. Yeah,
Nobody was wearing a mask. Really?
we went to Costco, and it was busier than I've ever seen it, and it was on a weekday. I don't understand.
I only wear a mask if it's required to go into the place that I'm going into.
Yeah.
It's the only time I ever wore one. And I mean, I got it. So, I mean, like, like, I mean, I don't have it anymore. I'm negative now, but I mean, like, I had it. But I've got antibodies now, so I don't give a fuck. I don't even wear a mask at all anymore. I've got antibodies.
Speaking of
I can't get it for 6
antibodies, I've started working out recently.
Oh, yeah?
And I've been eating more.
Nice.
So I have an antibody. All right. Sorry for my stupid dad jokes.
Have you? Fort Myers here. Okay. Very cool. I saw it.
I clicked it
Neat.
on and off.
Neat.
Here,
Yeah.
let it go one more
Awesome.
time just for good measure.
Oh, Fort Myers? Oh, shit.
That's
Florida,
going to
huh?
confuse the listeners.
Is that
Yep.
wasn't that a rap group?
Florida?
No, Fort Minor.
That's Fort Minor. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Mike Shinoda from Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
I had that one
make
good song. They had a good single. They had a banger.
My wife actually walked down the aisle to the instrumental of one of the Fort Minor songs. I can't remember which one.
Are you fucking with me or are you being serious?
Being dead serious.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
pretty rad.
Yep. She walked down the aisle.
I
to that.
think if I get married, I'm gonna get if I get married, I'm gonna try my hardest to get the girl I'm marrying to walk out to God Save the Queen by the Pistols. Or Helena by the Misfits. You know that one?
Can't
I
place
don't
it.
know.
You guys know that?
I know I've heard
cut
them.
off your
I'm-
arms and I cut off your legs. You know that song?
Oh, there you go.
You ever heard this? It's a good song.
Well, I mean, I
Alright.
haven't listened to the Misfits, but yeah, you were into the older punk more than a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, I like the older stuff, man. I like it a lot.
I mean,
Jason digs on that shit hard too.
when I tell people about you guys, which I do, I
Nice.
say you're like a mix. You're a mix between like 80s punk and pop punk. Either like you found your voice in the middle there a little bit.
I can see that. The radio station that played us, the major FM station that played us 2 days ago.
Oh, humble brag.
They were like, you said how boring.
No, I
No, he
said
said
humble.
humble brag.
Oh, humble brag. No. I'm excited. I don't give a fuck. I'm not being humble about this at all. Like they
I
play
was
my shit
actually
on
going to
major
bring it
FM.
up.
I could almost like I'm one step closer to telling people that I don't know to get away
Yeah.
from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that's the goal, right? Is to be famous enough to release doves when you walk into a place, and also be famous enough to tell people to get away, and then they still like you,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
like the Beebs.
exactly. Yeah, because that guy can just be like, ugh,
Yeah, he's just like an
No.
asshole to fans a
People-
lot.
and people are still like, oh my god, he's probably having a bad day.
Yeah. Still like the number one most liked person.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ wasn't ever like really mean to his people. I don't think he was ever mean.
no. I don't think
He
so.
seemed like, I mean, in the book it's in the book for fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd
like
be
he
kind of
was
the
nice.
opposite of the goal. He was trying
Yeah,
to
he was like,
accomplish.
yeah, but I mean, like, you know, he got so famous that they killed him publicly.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is not the goal. You don't want to be so famous because that happened to Malcolm X too. You know,
Yeah.
Happened to
Yeah,
Dimebag
you-
Joe.
fair enough. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you Dimebag, Daryl.
Yeah.
It happened to Dimebag. He was so famous because John Lennon too, because he got killed also by some dude that was like not
Kurt
right in
Cobain?
the head. Well, Kurt Cobain got murdered by his wife, so like
He's still
that's
pretty
not
famous.
quite this. Not quite the same. Yeah, but not because he was famous, just because she's.
Oh,
a
it might have
sociopath.
been. You don't know what Courtney was thinking.
Well, whatever the
Well, this
case may
is true.
be, we can add that to the list. You don't want to be so famous that your wife kills you.
True. That's what I'm
Fair.
saying.
That's another one. Yeah, you
Because
don't
she
want to be
wanted
so
the
famous
royalties.
that like a handicapped person murders you, and you also don't want to be so famous that your wife kills you, because like that's not good.
My wife tries to kill me, and I'm not famous at all.
Yeah.
We're a little famous though.
Yeah.
Just a
and
little,
You guys
though.
were on a radio station.
Yeah,
Highly
once.
credited.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
mean,
We're a major FM station one time.
Yeah.
but it
Was
was
that-
at prime time.
650,000 people that heard it.
Yeah, 650,000 people heard us on the radio. So like,
Well, I mean,
Just
you
a-
guys are going to get that on this podcast. So
yeah. I
that's
mean,
something.
it's a drop in the bucket, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to us, I mean, let's not even compare.
We can get you at least one listener in Russia if we mention Russia.
Oh, if you say Russia, does the algorithm pop it over?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we always get a download from there after that.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, very
Yeah.
good. Yeah. All right.
You should have a song that mentions Russia.
I think I might get
Number is.
canceled if I don't know how that would work. Not that I dislike my neighbor, the guy that lives next door to me is Russian. He owns a concrete company, but he
Oh, that's
has
not
a
sketchy.
he has a Maserati.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah. That makes
I'm
sense.
thinking like
Russian
people that
concrete.
people that pour concrete for a living don't drive Maseratis. You know what I mean?
Depends on what they're pouring concrete on, I'd say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's pouring concrete on the bodies.
Yeah.
I think he's a hitman. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to slander that man. Maybe he's watching this and just come next door and
Yeah,
murder
we-
me.
Yeah, I was
You don't
gonna
want
say
to
we
be
just
so famous that your neighbors murder you.
your Russian concrete neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna watch him
Russian
just
mob
on the screen
neighbors.
right now.
I mean, maybe he's a connected guy. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Jeez
everybody's
Louise.
got the internet, so
I'm just picturing your
I'm-
neighbor watching, listening to this right
Yeah.
now. Hey, that nice
He's just-
musician from across the street. He's going to be on the show. Why are you saying these things? No,
He's
I
like,
make
why
good
do you
investments. Why are you?
Why? Why do you say this? Why do you say this about me? I have
Dogecoin.
always been kind. I helped you cut down the tree that fell across the street. He did help me cut down. There was a tree that fell across the street, and he has a really nice like 4x4 like off-roading like golf cart, and he like
Okay.
rode it down the street to the tree, and he was like, "I have chainsaw. We can cut tree." And I was like, "All right." So he like helped me cut the tree and move it out of the street.
Do you think he helped you because that was one of the places he hid a body and he didn't want you to find it?
I mean, it fell across the street. He's down the street from me. I have like 24 acres. So like it's a
Oh.
long way to the next house. The people across the
Humble
street from me are
brag.
just like right there. They're close, you know. So. Humble brag, my grandparents are dead.
Yeah.
Millennials can't afford real estate. What the fuck?
Didn't you? Yeah, you guys were saying you like have a. That's where you record and stuff, right?
It's
Yeah,
not where
like
we
a-
record, but it's like where we write and rehearse. And I'm doing this little like monthly kind of like it's I don't want to call it a podcast because it's really not. It's more like just like I'm doing this feature where I like feature a band from the area that comes to our studio, and they do some just like backstory, and then they play some songs, and you know what I mean. So
Okay.
it's not really a podcast as much as it is just like featuring artists. It's like a session.
Live stream sessions.
Yeah, pretty much that. But it's pre-recorded. It's a multi-camera job, so
Oh,
pretty fun
like
stuff.
he's just talking shit on us now.
Well, we got 3 cameras going. This is a multi-camera. This is like you got enough cameras to be a sitcom. You only need
I love
3.
What kind of sitcom would it be?
I don't know. They're all terrible.
Now we need
except
we need
Seinfeld.
laugh buttons.
We're just yeah.
Wish I had a
Did you
laugh
guys like
button. now.
Seinfeld? I think Seinfeld's like one of the best shows that was ever on television.
Yeah, I love Seinfeld.
I never watched it.
What, dude? Get the fuck out!
I watched a couple
It's
episodes.
a
here
Seinfeld
and there
reference.
and
That was a
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. It was a Seinfeld reference. If he watched the show, he would have got it.
I haven't. I watched the first season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's it.
Same show. Same show.
Well,
essentially the
same
same show.
writer, anyways.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like Jerry Seinfeld is Richard Lewis and George Costanza is Larry David. It's the same
Yeah.
show.
True.
Mhm.
It's not a bad show. I just, I don't know, man. I don't watch
Somebody
a lot of TV
photoshopped
anymore.
Glenn Danzig's face on George Costanza's body and it said Costanza. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
During,
I've got to find that.
did you see the Super Bowl commercial with his
Costanza.
face?
No,
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
No, I didn't watch it.
Ah, damn. There, one
Was
of the
it, was there a
commercials.
Danzig commercial?
It was Costanza. They had a.
Oh, okay.
It was a Tide commercial in the sweatshirt, and it had his face, and like his mouth kept opening and shutting on the face. It was like a hoodie, and then after that, Tide started selling the hoodies, like on
Oh
Twitter.
shit.
Like
That's
get
pretty
your
rad.
Costanza hoodie right now.
Costanza hoodie. That's pretty fucking rad. I might buy. Are they sold out? I might buy one.
I don't know. It was just like his
Uh,
face, like the whole.
check it
It
out.
was like, all pink and just face.
Guys, I got robbed last night.
Oh yeah.
what?
Yeah, outside the studio. So, like I said, this is just where we rehearse down about 2 acres that way. We have a studio when we just like rehearse and write and stuff in there, drink, and then hang out. Where we record at is either a studio that's in Greer or another studio that's in Greenville, which are both about an hour from where I live, which is where the practice studio and stuff's at. But yeah, I was outside of the studio in Greenville last night while I was parked. I was in the drowned out van, and I was inside in the studio. And when I came out, I was walking up and I saw some glass like out by my van, and I was like, oh man, I hope somebody didn't break my window on accident. And then when I walked around, my whole fucking window was smashed in, and yeah, they went through my car. Yeah,
Was it
no,
down
that
by the
happened
river?
yesterday. Down by the van, down by the river.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I mean, it wasn't, dude. I mean, the only thing that came to my mind was like making copies. So, and that's like a totally different skit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
used to be that kid though. Back in the day, I go through people's cars.
Did you really?
I did, yeah. When I was like 15, 16.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Well, I'm a piece of shit.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I appreciate the honesty. You know, you're
Yeah.
just like,
Well,
I'm
I was
kind
a
of
piece of
fucking-
shit, I guess.
You're like, I'm kind of a turd. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a great person, personality wise.
yeah, yeah, dude. They busted out my fucking window with a Corona, like the 40 Corona bottle.
The fucking irony in that.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. I've seen it done though, where somebody was driving by and just chucked a bottle right through the window. It was stuff a
Well,
cop car.
I know, but I know that they went through my stuff though,
Yeah,
because my bag was like all fucking turned out and like all over the place.
Too bad it wasn't filled with like merch, and they just stole a bunch of merch. Like just
The
hand
only thing
shit
that
out.
was in the only thing I had in the van. See, that's the thing, is that they were probably really disappointed, and I can't believe
Yeah.
they didn't trash my van. But like, they were probably pretty disappointed because the only thing back there was like some empty like gallon jugs, like water jugs, and like fast food trash.
Well,
Yeah, so
hopefully they were
like-
thirsty.
it was like the only, well, they were empty. So, I mean, like,
Oh,
there wasn't anything back there. They couldn't get anything. But there's like a secret compartment in our van, and I had a pistol in there, and they, of course, didn't know how to open the secret compartment. So my pistol was still in there, and I was just like, man, I'm glad they didn't steal this.
yeah. I never really cared. Like I had my concealed and stuff, but I never carried. I never left anything in my car or nothing. But I guess
I usually have like a car gun that I keep in the car, and then I have my body gun, which is like a smaller, like a usually something like around like a 380, like a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, or I have like a 357 revolver that I carry on my body, but I keep it like a 357 SIG in the van, like at all times, which I'm not going to anymore. I'm going to start bringing it out with me and going into places that I go, just because it was a bad idea to leave it in there anyway. I mean, the compartment is pretty hidden, but I mean, like, I would have been pretty upset if somebody stole my weapon, especially if they killed someone with it too,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have felt pretty bad. So maybe a little irresponsible on my part, but I don't know. Maybe not though, because the
I think a
compartment
lot
is
of
so
people
hard.
do. What were you saying?
You can't find the latch. You can't find the latch to it. You can't get into that secret compartment. You have to know how to open it. It's like Biff. It's like Biff's car from Back to the Future.
Right.
Like nobody can start this car but me.
No, I was just gonna say, just to give you an idea of the cartoonish understanding that I have of the world. As soon as he said car gun, I just pictured a gun that shoots tiny cars
Mm-hmm.
that just spin out of the barrel with the headlights on and horn honking.
Really, because when you
Yeah.
said cartoon, I immediately went to like Spy Hunter, like a car that had guns that could like pop out and like.
I was thinking a gun or a car-shaped gun. That's what I was thinking.
Jason, care to weigh in? Car gun.
Humvee.
All right.
Else.
I also imagined just like a label maker, and it just said car gun on it. Like he just labeled it car gun.
I don't know. I feel like your Instagram handle is pretty accurate.
I feel like you're correct. Yeah. Oh, you can't even see Randy's. I think your face is on it.
Yeah.
I did make a bunch of new stuff.
Is your Instagram handle on the screen? Oh, it is. Never. Okay, I
Yeah.
just knew what it was. I didn't even see it right there beside me. Yeah. Randy, are you guys able to do stand up or what?
Not at the moment.
No.
In fact, I
So
think
we
I
just
finally. Sorry, what?
I was like, are you able to work out bits, or like are you just like kind of fucked?
I've just completely transitioned my brainwaves from stand-up comedy to skits.
I
So
like
basically, I've
sketch
been
comedy.
doing a lot of. Yeah, I've just basically been doing a lot of sketches and shit on fucking TikTok.
I
He's
like your
transitioning.
little. That's funny. I like your little one-liner bits that you do. Where it's like it's one camera. It's like the quick cut one-liners. Right. Yeah, those are pretty ace, dude. You should keep doing those for sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, I dig that.
Jason,
what are you making? You making a fucking quesadilla right now? What are you doing?
Tequila.
What are you drinking? What you got? Oh, gross.
Case tequila.
Casamigos.
That's disgusting, dude. You're a disgusting
I haven't
person.
had that tequila.
Oh man, headshot.
Ugh. How do you do this? Tequila is so nasty. I say like tequila and then gin and then like cat piss. Like those are like the three worst things I could imagine drinking.
I just drink bitch beer most of the time.
What do you drink? White Claw?
Michelob Ultra.
No,
Red's Apple Ale.
Yeah, Reds or Hornsby's or.
Dude, Hornsby's is good.
Yeah, some.
I like Hornsby's with like a bunch of Guinness poured over the top of it.
Okay.
Like over a spoon. It's called like a bad apple.
Ah,
it's good.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Punny.
Still tackling the big issues here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys do have a new album coming out, huh? April? Is that what you said?
The single release for that album is April, and I think the album is I want to say August. I think the whole album drops in August, right before we go Metal in the Mountains. Nice. And before that, we're in Philly. Oh, I can't say that. Never mind. We're not in Philly before that.
I want you guys to come out here. You need to go on a full U.S. tour so we can see you live.
Where exactly do you guys live? Is it Montana?
Wyoming.
Yeah. Wyoming. Yeah. Okay, it was one of those states that didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like South Dakota. Like South Dakota. Dude, I agree with you. I think like that area is pretty dope. I think I'd like to live in Colorado.
It's not far from us.
Like not because of weed, not because of the weed, because it's legal there, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Also,
not because of that.
Mushrooms.
Oh, they decriminalize like hallucinogens and shit.
Yeah.
Or just mushrooms.
I think it's just mushrooms.
Can you just buy DMT? Like,
I'm pretty sure that you can just do whatever you want because that's how it was before they said you guys can do whatever you want. People just did it anyways.
Jason, you ever ate mushrooms?
I have.
All right, tell us a mushroom adventure story.
I don't care for mushrooms.
No?
No, I've done them one time. Bad trip.
There's no such thing as a bad trip.
Yeah.
Please play something. All right, we'll play a game. All right, let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill. I'll play something.
Music.
All right. Fuck. All right, Jason. Fuck, Marry, Kill. Me, Randy, Ben. Go.
Ooh.
You know, with that combination, there are no wrong answers.
It's true.
Wow, fuck, that's a tough one.
Well, you don't want to marry me.
Ben's wearing the drowned out shirt, right?
It's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Sam.
All right.
Speaking of, let me show the.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Hell yeah.
Fuck Randy, marry Dan, kill Ben. He's too small for my life.
He can kill you, dude.
Yeah, I'll eat a sandwich.
Wait, were you gonna marry me?
Yeah, I said.
I mean,
Yeah. Gay?
I seem to attract all the psychos, anyways.
All
Yeah.
right, Dan, it's your turn.
I'm just flattered. I'm usually either boyfriend material or friend material, but I'm never one night stand bang and hit it and quit it
Yeah.
material. So this is the first for
Yeah,
me.
dude. Yeah, he's talking about just straight up raw dog and Randy, bro. Jesus.
All right, Dan. You're up.
What is it? Same three? Does it, am
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
me, Ben? All right, well, I'm gonna fuck myself.
No, you're out of it. The three up above you.
Oh, it's you three. Okay. I'm gonna. Interesting. Well, it's like all right. Well, I think I gotta kill Randy.
Oh no.
It's just like I'm a small-
Yeah, that's pretty standard, very common reaction.
Well,
to
I
me.
mean, it's just like I'm just a smaller guy, you know, and I just feel like I don't know, dude. I feel like you probably hurt me, you know. Like I can't. I feel like I get injured, like if I was fucking you, and if I was married to you, I mean, I don't know. We'd have to have sex at some point, wouldn't we? Like,
Not
I've
necessarily.
seen some marriages that might beg to differ.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's true. But then, all right, you know what?
Marriage or something.
All right, I changed my answer. I'm killing Jason.
Just to get out of
and
the
I think-
relationship.
Yeah, I'm just to get out of it because he married me, so now I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Insurance.
I'm gonna. All right, so I'm gonna fuck Ben and then marry Randy. Then I changed it all
There
the
you
way around.
Damn, Randy got lucky tonight.
I know, right? I'm gonna build
Yeah.
a ball.
Mine's pretty
Oh, yeah.
similar. I'm gonna also kill Jason because he did me dirty. Killed me first.
Y'all must know about my life insurance policy.
I'm gonna fuck Dan. So we were, I mean, spot on.
I mean,
on
of
that one.
course, but I mean, of course you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I'm
Why
gonna
wouldn't
marry
you?
Randy because he looks really warm, and I think he'd be a good
Yeah.
cuddler.
he'd be good. He'd be good for the snugs.
Hell
you
yeah,
know?
I'm a good cuddler, man.
He
God.
strikes me as a really nice cuddle. I don't think Randy wants to play.
I don't think
Oh,
Randy
no,
wants to
I'd
play
probably,
this game.
I'd probably either just fuck and or kill everyone. So
Okay, yeah.
It's funny. Randy just fucked everyone. Is what he did.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
also
I wish
the
I
George
wish I
Costanza-
would have thought of that.
also the George Costanza hoodies are not on sale yet. They're about to go on sale.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Have to link that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I think a lot of people are probably gonna buy them.
I had like a
I
whole
just
rant
want
about
anything that says
mushrooms.
Costanza.
Were
Well,
you-
we got
George
into the
Costanza had a
fucking-
rant about mushrooms, or we did.
No, I had a whole rant about because we were talking about magic mushrooms and
Yeah.
it's someone was talking about you've never tried psychedelics and I'm like, no, I've never tried psychedelics. And they're like, dude, what's the problem? I'm like, dude, I have an anxiety disorder. Okay, I think the devil's after me right now.
True.
What do you think's gonna happen when we
Jesus
put
Christ.
drugs on top of that motherfucker?
I could see that. Yeah.
me and my wife have talked about this quite a few times. We've both wanted to go to like Burning Man a few times, but we got kids, so it's hard to get away to do, a 3-day bender out in the fucking
Sure.
middle of the desert.
Right.
But we've talked about it a few times, like camping and stuff, because I heard it only stays in your system for a couple of days, right?
I think
Mushrooms?
it's like 3 days.
Yeah, so if I had a 4-day weekend, I don't think it'd affect anything at work. And I could just go and do some mushrooms in the woods.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But you guys haven't done that yet.
No, I've never done it. The closest psychedelic I ever did was,
Salvia.
oh man, yeah.
God, salvia was horrible.
Yep.
I did salvia once and it was like I was watching cartoons and the colors got brighter. That's all that happened.
Salvia kind of made everything look like popsicles to me. Like they were like coming towards me. Like every light around me was like reaching out towards me. I didn't
It only
care
lasted
for
a
it.
couple minutes for me.
Yeah, it was only about 3 or 4 minutes. It wasn't
Yeah.
very long. But it was just I don't know, dull and it was a little frightening because like I did mushrooms before I smoked salvia, so
I think the
like
only
it was like not even compared. Mushrooms just made everything kind of look like fuzzy. It didn't really. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like wild. I didn't see like Martians and shit. You know.
Maybe we should do DMT then. How long does DMT stay in your system?
I think that's
I'd
supposed
do
to be
some
pretty
fucking-
quick, like salvia too.
I'd do some fucking DMT.
I've never done.
Yeah, DMT. They say. Well, let's talk about the God himself, Rogan.
There it
he,
is.
He talks
Check it
about
off your bingo cards, ladies and gentlemen. We mentioned Joe Rogan,
Captain
unless
DMT
you were talking
himself.
about Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, have you guys seen the Rogan with Tony Hawk?
No.
All right.
No.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
a
not
really good
Hold
episode.
on your checklist.
You were saying earlier I was bring him up, but I was going to tell a story because I have a Tony Hawk shirt and it got oil on it and it won't come out, and now I can't wear the shirt anymore, and I'm really sad.
Why can't you wear a
Yeah, we're-
shirt? Because it's got oil
It's
on it.
got oil stains all over it.
Yeah.
So
I like clean
what does that?
shirts.
What does that matter?
I don't know. I
It's
guess
kind of a crusty skate punk vibe.
I guess
It's-
I'm bougie.
Yeah, you sound a little bit high maintenance for me, but
Yeah.
was I gonna marry
Flush.
you? Who was I married? No, I married Randy. All right.
Yeah, you were just fucking me, which makes sense.
I'm glad me and you were. I'm glad we were just fucking, dude. You're a little high maintenance.
Yeah.
Bro.
Just don't get anything on his shirt.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
kidding.
Anything.
Fucking diva.
But if you're going to be fucking Ben,
Hmm.
well, you're going to need a good lubricant.
That's
and our
true.
sponsor, Spunk Lube, is one of the best that you can get. Let me make sure I'm holding it up upside right. Use promo code STMPOD at spunklube.com. Save what, 15%?
Yeah.
Save 15% and get some spunk on your junk.
True. And after Dano fucks me, you're gonna want to clean yourself up. Go to ballwash.com. Use promo code SDMBOT at checkout. Save yourself 15%. They have ball wash, nuts, butts, and body wash, sack spray that neutralizes odor, and nut rub cologne. They also have good head shampoo and conditioner. Ballwash.com.
I love that it's after. You're not going to insist that he cleans up
No.
before.
Everybody takes a
This is gonna-
shower after, right? Isn't that a thing?
No, some people take a shower before.
Yes.
You take a shower before, you can put your mouth anywhere.
Yep. Depends on where
You
you're
don't
putting your mouth.
I mean, you don't have to take you don't have to take a shower. I mean, like that's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like you're adding steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I love
Anyways.
how I just want to say to everybody that's watching, to the 2 people that are probably watching, I'm just kidding. That we didn't write that. Like we didn't rehearse segueing that into those ads. That was incredibly organic. That was Rando's segue. Segue magic. So we did not rehearse that. Not even a little.
Could you imagine if this was all scripted?
Yeah.
That would
It would be
No,
better.
Could you imagine? You misread it. You misread your line. It's could you imagine if this
Oh,
was all
dude.
not can you
What
imagine?
is this fucking amateur hour?
this is our sitcom.
Here I am sitting here the entire time putting on this fake Southern accent, and you're going to just mess up the entire line. Well, I'm just through with this, buddy. I don't know what the hell kind of accent that was supposed to be.
I feel like it was. I feel like you were doing Clooney.
White.
I feel like that was a Clooney impression.
I think he was trying to impersonate White. That's what it's coming across with me.
Mm.
You know when people are trying to do the White voice? It
Yeah.
all sounds like that.
Ron White, Jack White,
Yeah.
Betty White. What?
You've already
No,
got
just
kind
like
of
a-
got him on,
Just
right?
like a white person.
Natural.
Like trying to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
like
yeah.
a white person voice. But I think if you really want to sound white, you should do like a Southern British accent.
True.
Like because I don't think there's a lot of or Northern British rather, because I don't think there's a lot of black Northern British people. Maybe I could be wrong, but I just don't think that there are. They're like the rednecks of England, the Northern Brits. What? You guys ever been to England?
No.
I watched a lot of Britcoms. I have an
What's your favorite
encyclopedic
one?
knowledge of Monty Python, but no, I've never been to
I
England.
love Monty Python. You watch the In-Betweeners?
Yes, I have.
Oh, dude, the In-Betweeners is so good, dude. That's
It
such
is
a funny
pretty good.
show, man. That's so good. Did you see the increasingly poor decisions.
Oh, yeah.
Increasingly poor decisions to Todd Margaret.
Todd
That's
Margaret, yeah.
super good. That's
God,
super
that's
good.
There's
Did you guys
another
watch
good
Charlie
British
Bartlett?
ones.
Charlie Bartlett
Yes.
was really
Yeah.
good.
My favorite thing
Pretty good.
about Todd Margaret is that it starts with him on trial and they're reading the charges, and you're like, "How the
And
fuck?"
as
And
it
then it
progresses,
goes-
the list of charges gets bigger and bigger, and it's
Yeah.
like nuclear weapons, inciting a riot, like insurrection, and all this other
Oh,
shit. It's
right.
ridiculous, dude.
Defa-
Right.
well, defacing defacing Princess Diana's grave.
God, yeah, he did so many and then did you watch the newest season of it where it's like that was all a dream?
Oh shit, I don't think I saw that one.
It was all a dream.
So they did the
Yes,
3
we
seasons,
put up
right?
magazine?
They did
No, I
the
only saw
first
the
3
first two.
seasons. Okay, so there's 3 seasons total. So they did the first 2, and then about 3 years later they came out with a 3rd season, and it was Netflix only. And he's got hair, and he's well-to-do business executive at that company that he was working at as a loser, and everything that he imagined was just not even real. Everything for 2 seasons was not even real.
Well, speaking of David Cross with hair, since we've already brought up Squidbillies earlier and David Cross with hair, let's combine the two. Have you seen Run, Ronnie, Run?
I think so.
I have. Yeah.
I love that fucking movie.
I watch
Yeah.
a lot of Guy Ritchie films. Do you guys like Guy Ritchie? Like the stuff he does?
I haven't seen anything
Rock-
since Snatch.
Rock and Rolla, Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels.
Yeah. What was the one he did last year that came out last year
Oh,
or year before last?
dude, I don't know.
It wasn't Knives Out, but I want to say it was Knives Out.
I think it was Knives Out, bro.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
But-
that sounds like one of the ones that I haven't seen. So,
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything since Snatch.
Really?
I've been under a
When
rock.
did Snatch come out?
Like-
Snatch is old.
Yeah, old
You
as hell.
guys are turning me on. Quit saying snatch.
Okay.
Giggity.
I haven't seen anything since Yoink. We'll just call it Yoink.
Yoink.
Oh no, that's also doing it.
Did you guys ever see that movie Deep Throw?
Is that the one where Morgan Freeman's the president and there's a meteor headed towards Earth?
I don't think so.
I thought you were gonna go with
I think-
narrating. Deep Throat.
I think we're
Morgan Freeman
thinking
narrating.
a different. I think we're thinking of different pieces of film.
I watched Kingsman 1 and 2
Having another water.
this last weekend, and god damn it, do they hold up?
Kingsman.
Yeah, Kingsman: The
Never
Secret
seen it.
Service.
Never seen
No,
Never seen it.
oh my
never seen
god, you gotta watch
Haven't
it.
seen it either.
You've never, fuck me.
Hey, I got one for you.
Probably one of the
I mean,
greatest movies ever made. And then in the second one, like there was hundreds of memes that said this is where real men cried, and it's just like this at the point where this guy dies, and he's like singing this song, and it's like, yeah, get you right here, man.
Holy shit! Yeah, I'm gonna
You guys
watch
gotta
that.
watch
Is it on
it.
Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
I don't
No.
think so.
Jason, shut the fuck up.
He's been talking the whole goddamn time.
I know, right? The
No,
end
he
of
just-
SLC Punk. That's where real men cried.
He just talks constantly. He won't let us get a fucking word in.
Or anything else because he kills you before that happens.
So we can scratch off Tony Hawk, Joe Rogan, SLC Punk.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to the bathroom yet.
Wait,
Do
no.
you guys usually mention SLC Punk?
Yes.
Not as often as Hawk and Rogan, but yeah.
Did you guys play
So
the reboot of the Tony Hawk games?
Yeah. I downloaded.
I
the
bought
reboot.
them. Yeah, I bought them. I played it for like 2 days, and then I was like, I remember why I stopped playing this fucking game.
Yeah, it's well, I put it on the cheat codes like I always do, and it's a little more
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
You gotta use cheat codes, man, because you don't ever fall. You can just grind forever. You can
Well, then
jump
where's
like
the fun in
high.
the game? There's no challenge.
I think it's more fun. Yeah,
See, I'm convinced that what happened was when the games first came out, I used the cheat codes. But as time went on, I've convinced myself that I did not use the cheat codes.
Like G codes.
And then when I went back and tried to play it again, I sucked terribly, and here we are.
you can't play GTA 5 campaign without cheat codes. That's why they're invented.
That's true. I do use cheat codes on Grand Theft Auto.
It's more
I
fun.
do.
Just drop a tank right there, and fucking go.
Oh, I don't do the tank. I use cheat codes, but the only ones I use are for transportation,
Oh yeah, the car
like
ones.
helicopter.
Yep.
Helicopter and the crotch rocket, like the PCJ 600 motorcycle. I go everywhere on motorcycles.
Okay, I see.
I can't drive the cars unless I'm Franklin and I can do the little slowdown thing.
Only
I
thing I
can't,
do on
I can't
GTA
drive
5 is hang out at the strip club.
What are you talking about?
Jason?
GTA strip clubs?
Oh yeah, that's all I do on there.
Oh, I see.
You know,
There's
you can get
nothing-
like, you can go on the internet and there's like
Mhm.
thousands of hours of just pornography that you could
I mean-
watch.
That's just pixelated cartoon titties. Like hentai is better than what they have on GTA.
Oh, I agree.
True.
I mean, if you're gonna go cartoon computer animated titties, go all in.
Have you guys ever
Hmm.
seen Marge?
Writing down cartoon titties.
Wait, what was it, Jason?
I said, have you guys ever seen Marge Simpson get fucked?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Nah, dude.
Dude, it's always in the ad while you're waiting. Yeah, I mean, you never watch the ads while you're waiting? Videos loading up, and then there's like a little box in the corner. It's always like a cartoon that Meg or Marge or somebody getting fucked.
And I might be a weird.
the
I might be
thumbnail.
weird, dude. Is it weird that I'm still like going to the highlight reel and not like using like Pornhub?
You don't search stuff. You just like your main page featured ads.
No, I mean like
Oh.
the Yank Bank.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that in some
is that
ways makes
weird?
me nervous. I do use the Spank Bank sometimes, but in some other ways it makes me nervous because technically, I don't know, you could be a pedophile because you're 16 and she's 16, but now I'm 30. So if I think back on that time, we're both 16. I don't know.
Okay, I get what you're saying there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I get what
one
you're saying
danger of
there.
the Spank Bank that I never considered.
Yes.
My problem is that I have ADHD, so I try to access the Spank Bank file. And next thing I know, I'm like, fuck. What was the third ingredient for that dip?
Randy, what the fuck? I love how he said he tries to access a file like he's like an old fucking like Windows Millennium Edition fucking desktop.
That's what ADD is, man. It's like your brain is ADD, and somebody keeps changing the fucking channel.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I have
can see
the opposite. I've diagnosed obsessive compulsive disorder.
Oh.
So I think I'm the opposite of ADD. I think I laser beam focused, So there's that.
Yeah, Spank Bank comes in handy sometimes here and there, but
Yeah, I mean,
I do
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of like.
I feel like a fucking loser if I look at porn.
I
don't
feel
know
like
if-
that
I don't know if that's
24/7, so doesn't
Well-
bother me at all.
Is this
I
are
don't know
these the
if it
videos? Are these the videos where the ladies are calling you a loser and insulting? Because those you're in the wrong section. if
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Bro, like there are dudes that like hit up my girlfriend on Instagram and they're like, I will pay you money to insult me on a like live stream.
I
Like, are you-
apologize for that already. You didn't have to bring it up again.
Oh, that's funny. No, I encourage her. I'm like, you should do that. You should
Just like an
definitely
OnlyFans
get
for
on there.
insults.
It's just OnlyFans,
Right.
but you just roast the people the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I would do that. Nobody
somewhere
would pay for
between-
me to insult them.
Somewhere between like a dominatrix and Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah, God, ew. Lisa Lampanelli.
As a dominatrix, picture it.
Mm,
Picture
No,
it.
see, because I still use
I'm okay with
I
it.
still use the Yank Bank, so I can't have it sullied with the images of Lisa Lampanelli.
And-
As
and
a
if I-
I'm
if I
okay
ever-
with it. I'll
And if
happily
I
okay.
ever try to access the Spank Bank again, next time it's going to be Lisa Lampanelli.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Just screaming
That'd
at
be
you.
so funny. Yeah.
Um,
of
mean.
derogatory terms and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Some people are into that.
I've never had to pay a woman to insult me. I've always gotten that for free.
True.
That's
Yeah, that's one of the weirdest things. Like, why do you have to pay for that? Can't you just like be
Yeah.
yourself?
yeah, no
just-
kidding.
All you have to do in past experience is hit on people, and then they just insult you.
Yeah, like girls are like almost as a rule across the board, like mean as fuck. So,
Yeah.
like, it seems like you wouldn't have to try very hard to get them to insult you. You damn sure wouldn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what these guys are into. I think it might be deeper than just like insults. I don't know though.
Yeah. That's probably some kind of trauma. Some people turn trauma into comedy, and some people turn trauma into sexual preference.
Is that where your comedy comes from? Is that where
Is
you
that-
guys?
I'm
What-
sexual preference.
What if you turn your trauma into comedy and then turn the comedy into a sexual preference?
Okay.
And then you're just hitting it from behind, be like, hey, knock, knock. Come on, baby. You gotta say who's there. Knock, knock. I'm not gonna finish unless you say who's there.
I can't finish unless I fire a blank out of this fucking gun.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That would be intense.
Yeah.
You just give her a pearl necklace and then you rinse her off, put seltzer water. Now we're getting into clown porn, which I'm pretty sure is actually a thing.
I've
Oh
talked
my
about this
God.
on the show before, but back when I worked for FedEx way back, and I would be driving from Denver to Billings, Montana. Every now and then I just jerk and drive. And I was
Okay.
like, it's fine. Not a big deal.
Okay. Cool.
That's not how you operate a stick shift.
That wasn't the point of the story. All right. Sometimes you
but
jerk
it's
and
the
drive.
I've heard
logical
of drive
jumping off
shafting.
point.
This is ridiculous.
I can't do it anymore. There's cameras in the truck. But yeah, I used to jerk and drive, and I was like, could you imagine if I like?
The windshield wipers were on the inside of his windshield.
Could you imagine if I hit somebody or something during that, or a deer, and I like came right when the blood splatter hit the window,
God.
and then now I'm just into like blood splatter shit.
So like you develop a
traumatized
taste
so
for
much.
blood.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Wasn't there a movie about that?
maybe.
No,
Yeah, I think it's a
Crash.
nursery rhyme. It's a nursery rhyme, dude. If you give a mouse a cookie, he'll ask you for another. And if you show a mouse pornography, he'll develop a sexual taste for blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's how it went.
rhyme.
no, there was a movie
it
back
doesn't
in the
have to rhyme.
90s.
Doesn't have to
Yeah,
rhyme.
there was,
That's a limerick then, right?
Maybe.
no, there was
I
a
don't
movie
know.
back in the 90s about car accident survivors who were sexually aroused by car accidents.
Huh.
Oh my god, could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
They can only get off if that happens, and then that never happens. So you're just
God.
sterile.
You'd have to
pretty
get
much.
you'd have
Another
to
car.
get like you'd have to get an apartment like downtown to some major city, you know,
What about virtual car
because
accidents?
like that's
You
where
think
like
that would do it?
majority. What if, I mean, you can just watch like remember those like remember real TV, like real police chases?
Mhm.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
I don't have
The
cable,
last one
so
I
I don't know.
remember is OJ.
Well, I mean, like, do you remember like you used to watch like there would be like the top 10 high speed pursuits or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Or yeah, I used to watch like when I was a fucking kid.
I
That
was
would
in
come
one.
on like. You were in a high speed chase.
Yeah, well, I was in the camera angle, I guess, but I wasn't the one in the
Oh,
chase.
you were on the road while the guy like was
Yeah,
escaping,
yeah.
right?
He went by me, and then like 800 cops, and he was like this close to my fucking mirror, almost clipped me.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and then we
You
were
don't
watching
want
the
to
news
clip
last
you,
night.
not in that Peterbilt. Jesus Christ.
No, I was in a car.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was watching the news later that night, and I was like, "Oh, hey, there I am, right there."
That's funny. Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
What are you looking up there? I mean,
Crash. Apparently, there were two movies called Crash. One came out in 2006,
okay.
and the other one came out in 1996, and it's the 96 one that I'm talking about.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's based on sexual preference from cars,
Just people who were erotic.
aroused by them.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought of computers when you said crash.
I almost said 9/11, but I
Oh,
was thinking
We should-
maybe
There's
Y-
people aroused by
Y2K.
9/11. Anyway,
Y2K. I'm sure there are. If there's, I mean,
I was talking to my dad the other day about Y2K. So during Y2K, my mom was super into it. She actually thought it was the end of the world, and she used to buy canned goods. And underneath her stairs, there was just like 3 years supply of fucking green beans and shit. And then Y2K hit, and we're like, all right, I guess we're eating these green beans now for the next 3 fucking years.
fucking A.
We just stopped going to the store, and she would just send me and my brother downstairs. Hey, go downstairs and grab some green beans. All right.
I remember exactly where I was on Y2K. Does everybody remember where they were?
I was fucked up
No.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Really?
I was too young for that.
Well, I was like 10 or
God, I'm
11.
probably the oldest one here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd put money on it.
Brag about it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. What was General Custer like in person? Was he a good guy? Was he a good guy? seems like he's not a really good guy. Yeah. Based on what happened.
Just in history. Read the books.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So guys, I give
Okay.
Jason shit about being a few years older than us.
Yeah.
Every single time I'm around him.
Next generation.
Well, how old are you?
41.
So you're X, right?
Yeah, he's the Xer. He's the
I'm the
youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Youngest
youngest
fell into
Xer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you're millennial.
He's a
You're
millennial
also
by
millennial.
proxy.
Well, I'm exennial.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's right in between
not a real
X and
thing.
millennial.
That's not a real thing.
I don't think so either. I think
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
one
listen
or
to
the
Captain Drywater over here about what's real. Anyway, I told him I was gonna bring it up.
What's Captain Drywater?
I don't know.
We got into a whole thing about is water wet, and it turned into a whole argument.
Oh, is water wet? Yeah, water's not wet, dude. Water makes things wet. That's absurd.
It's the absence of water.
Makes it moist.
I mean, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean,
It's basically it's his adorability.
I see.
That's his beef with the whole semantics of
I mean, that's why I'm fucking him. So
Yeah.
We all have pet peeves, and we're going to tackle the heavy issues on tonight's episode. What the
Yeah,
hell were
sure.
we talking about before we got off on this shit?
I think we were talking about you trying to avoid the fact that you're a millennial by creating some fake
True.
generational thing.
true.
Well, we'll split the difference and say elder millennial. How's that? Does that work?
Fair enough. What you
Let's
what
go
you
see
reborn?
the elders.
What are you like 80, 86?
Huh? 3.
What are you
83.
like 83?
Mhm.
Wait a minute. I think millennial starts in 84, doesn't it? Or 81?
Yep.
81?
I think it's 81.
Yeah, it's 81. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 88.
Because X.
I'm the youngest. You guys are all fucking old.
Yeah, 88. Did you see me get in the DeLorean?
It depends on how you look at it. I'm young in my heart.
Oh.
Fuck, I am not old, motherfucker.
The way he looked at the screen. Oh,
Oh.
he's like grossed
Okay.
out.
I can't do the German accent.
He's like, I'm young in my
Gross.
heart. You're like, gross.
It's like gross. Yeah. So I'm young at heart. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Tell that to your doctor.
I mean, you can't. You can't go with the age is just a number thing, and then also like denounce pedophilia. Like age has to be taken into consideration. Speaking of that, speaking of pedophiles.
Okay, yeah. Let's get into that.
Yeah, it's a good segue. There was a guy that paid for my meal at a restaurant, and I made a Facebook post about it. You guys might remember, but I was just like, I just want to see if anybody knows who this guy is, because I wanted to give him tickets to Raven Fest for free to just come hang out with us, and this guy was like, you should in the event that happens, you should just pay it forward. And I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. What if the person I'm paying for is a pedophile?
Ah,
Like I refuse to pay it forward. I won't do it.
he'll pay it backwards.
I will find the person that paid it forward for me, and then I will treat them once I vet that they're not a pedophile or a heroin dealer.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd be like, dude, are you like ever like fuck kids or like sell drugs like heroin?
Sell drugs to
And
kids.
if he's just like, nah, I'll be like, cool. Do you want to come to this concert?
What? You need a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
But
You
it's
guys wanna
true.
go
I never
Waffle,
thought
you
of
guys
it
want to
that
go
way.
to Waffle House out of this?
Like when the people in McDonald's and
Starbucks.
stuff in the line, they pay for the
Mhm.
person behind them too. It's like
Mhm.
you know who the fuck that person is.
You know who that person is.
You could have just killed
What the-
his wife.
Yeah, you don't fucking know that. You could have bought Chris Benoit's fucking meal, dude. Then what? Is there usually a Chris Benoit reference on this show?
I believe that was the first one.
Has anybody referenced the old Montreal screw job on this show? Or would I be the first for that as well? Do you guys ever have like a wrestling show?
No. We used to when we actually did have some buttons. We played John Cena's thing a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cena actually used to get mentioned quite often.
That must have been before me because I don't.
Yeah, I
remember
think that was Austin.
I have a good
Oh,
friend
yeah.
that used to wrestle for Hulk Hogan's micro championships. He's a little person.
Hmm.
Are you not allowed to say the M word?
Well,
Midget.
No, I'm just
I think so.
saying, like, are we? I mean, because they call it M word wrestling, don't they?
well, they called it micro championship wrestling.
That seems more. That seems more funny somehow.
That seems a little
Yeah.
worse than midget.
Micro wrestling. It's like microaggressions. That's exactly what they are. They're microaggressions. They're
They're
fighting each other.
aggressive micro. I'm not much taller than like I've only got like 8 inches on being legally a microaggressor. Yeah. Yeah.
So you keep saying micro wrestling, and again, my cartoonish understanding of the word, my cartoonish way of processing information. I just picture
Are you seeing
somebody
Micro from
suplex-
Dirty Jobs?
Yes, somebody just suplexing Micro from Dirty Jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
can see that.
Micro.
You know, Micro
Micro
used to do another show on the History Channel because the Dirty Jobs is Discovery, but he did a show on the History Channel that was 10 things that happened today in history, and was a really good show. It came on every day, and he would just tell you 10. It was like a 15-minute show. It came on.
Okay,
he would tell you 10 things that happened, and that was it. It was a great show.
Dirty Jobs was on Discovery. Do you think it's on History now? Because I discovered it there, but now it's an
That's
old
funny.
show.
So you think that's how that works?
There you
That's
go.
how it works?
I don't know.
I'm gonna need
Guys,
to smoke some
TLC
pot before I can get into that. That's
Well, I mean, like TLC is supposed to be the learning channel, right? But it's just like fucking people flipping houses.
The flipping channel.
yeah. The Learning Channel. I learned that just how easily amused people are when I watch.
Me and my wife
Yeah,
watch
that's
a
the
lot
only
of
thing I ever
house
learned.
You learn just
TLC,
how low the bar is.
Doesn't 90 Day Fiance come on TLC?
I think it was that one, and Honey Boo Boo was on TLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
What
bunch of
the
weird stuff.
fuck is going on?
My,
and
like
then, like,
my
the history-
900-pound life or whatever stuff
And
like
then
that.
I
on the
remember what-
History Channel, it's just like some shit about like, what if Hitler rode a dinosaur? Like, it's just shit that didn't happen. Like,
Yeah, they had American Pickers and stuff on there, and like Forged in Fire. History Channel actually has some pretty dope shows.
My favorite
So-
was the Ancient Aliens.
Yeah,
see,
'Cause
that's
it's like-
bullshit. That's that
Yeah.
bullshit programming that I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, well, you know, they didn't have the internet back then, so how did they look up how to build this shit? It must have been aliens. Aliens came down with their internet. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, the whole thing about Ancient Aliens is that it's literally a syndicated fucking program.
my wife
that
watches
is-
the show. She's
It's
into it.
30 minutes long of people just being like, I know it's all speculation and probably bullshit, but this is what I think.
And you can't
I'm
prove
like
it didn't happen.
I'm like a professor and shit. And so
Yeah, I don't know how to
I'm gonna
build
be.
this stuff.
I teach people.
I don't know how to build
I don't
this stuff.
understand how to do
Stupid,
it,
bro.
so yeah.
Dude, it's
I
like
don't understand. I don't understand it, so it has to be somebody, some foreign, like alien life form that brought it here.
ancient civilizations had nothing but time to study and figure shit out and figure out how to make shit. That it had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
They didn't have
Yeah.
9-to-5 jobs. They didn't have television. A lot of cases, they didn't even have books or writing. They just experimented and figured shit out. They were probably smarter then than we are today.
Probably.
Hell, the Romans used to pay people for labor in like bags of salt. So like the money was like in grams. It was weighed, you know. Anyways,
Again,
guys,
with
I
my
run
cartoonish
a
way of processing information. I just get that meme with the guy with the salt, like making it rain.
oh yeah.
I'm up in
This
the
guy, the
strip club life.
sprinkle guy.
Just grains of
Yeah.
salt.
So
Just
I do
weapons.
I do a history channel. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I have a history channel on YouTube.
We did not know that.
No,
I seen your
You guys
video.
didn't know that?
no, I didn't know that.
Oh, you saw the Maverick video?
I did see the Maverick
I think
video.
it's like 590,000 views. or
Yeah,
something.
it was up there.
It's up there.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
advertise
remember-
this show on there?
Yeah, I can. I'm making a
just
video right now. I can definitely shout you guys out for sure.
What's the channel called?
It's called History of with Dano Dillinger.
Do you have guests? I don't know any history.
No, it's full. This is the first episode that I'm doing that's got a lot of production value to it. The first 3 or 4 episodes are basically just and I do like 1 or 2 a year because I've been working on the one that I'm working on now I've got 24 labor hours in it, like actual hours working, and I'm 2 minutes into the video. And the videos are between 13 and 18 minutes long, so they take some time.
What's the Maverick one? Like,
What's the Maverick video? I think it's like 13
Yeah.
minutes.
no, what?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
the
what are
history?
you discussing on the Maverick video?
Ford Maverick.
The history of the Ford Maverick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I was.
So my whole
conceived in a
thing
Ford
is-
Maverick.
I have a Ford Maverick. I drive a 69, and I have a 73 too.
I was conceived on the show Maverick. It was a very special episode.
Interesting. Yeah, I think my parents were.
It only
fucking
gets-
in Colombo.
It only gets funnier when you realize that one of the people on Maverick was James Garner.
Yeah.
We got the same last name.
It always reminds me of when I hear Ford Maverick. It always reminds me of Malibu's Most Wanted, Jamie Kennedy. He does that rap while he's driving. Is it
Terrible.
traffic? Looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of car sick. Hey, look, there's a Ford Maverick.
Yeah, terrible.
Another
Worse.
million hits right there.
Yeah, terrible, dude.
No,
That Jamie Kennedy is like one of the worst. Do you guys think Jamie Kennedy's funny?
Jamie Kennedy follows us on
It
Twitter.
depends on what
Thank
he's
you very
in.
much.
Does
It depends
Jamie?
on what he's doing.
So here's all. That's all you need to know about the success of Jamie Kennedy. Is that people that like us
He
that
follows
are
small-town
completely
motherfuckers.
fucking unheard of, he'll follow you.
True.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
rude, hurtful.
We're all like, dude, come on. We're all just a little famous, you know.
I don't think I'm gonna fuck you tonight. Now, let's be honest.
Well, too bad you don't have a choice, dude. I'm like so much stronger than you.
It's true. Probably true. Very
Yeah,
weak.
I used to. Yeah, I found out that if I whisper that into my girlfriend's ear right before we get it on, she does not want to get it on anymore.
Okay.
If it was like I'm so much stronger than you, she's just like, all right, well I'm gonna leave.
I'm the dominant one here.
I could fuck you up so easily.
We'll just like kick you through that window.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'd pay to
God,
watch
guys,
that.
we've been up for like an hour and a half already. Jesus.
No, you guys are welcome to go. I usually end it like a while ago. But I did want to ask you one more question. Did you turn
Sure.
the song you made from us into like an actual song? Because you were thinking about that.
Oh
Or
no, I didn't do it. I
Oh.
thought it would be kind of cool. But I mean, I don't know. it's yours, you know, and I don't want to like take it and like turn it into something different. But it is kind of the new stuff that we're doing for our new album is almost in a completely different direction from Nevermore. So the new stuff that's going to be coming out is a lot more aggressive.
Okay.
So it's a little less. It's still melodic, still hooky, but it's way more. We've got some songs that are like 340 beats per minute, and
There's a lot of
Jason-
little micro aggressions.
yeah, it's a lot of little microaggressions. And Jason is Jason hates. I think Jason hates it because he's
I'm
covered in sweat every time.
Well,
It was-
hopefully soon enough we'll be doing it live.
we're
can
no
see
longer
this
a 3-piece band either. Like we're
That's
now
true.
a band, so that's gonna help out with some shit.
Perfect.
Yeah. We added Austin Wise on bass, and we moved Ryan back to guitar. Ryan was originally a guitar player in this band. This band was originally a 4-piece, and then it was me, Ryan, Gunner, and another guy. And the other guy, we fired him. We didn't like him, and moved Ryan to bass, and we just did it as a 3-piece. And then we got Jason. And the last time we played as a 3-piece was me, Ryan, and Jason, and that was at Raven Fest. And that was one of the best concerts that we've put on. And Jason had only been with us for a month, so like it was pretty impressive that like he just jumped in and got in the groove. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Props, Jason.
Appreciate it.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
So, what shows can we talk about this coming up?
Yeah, guys, plug your stuff. Where can people find it?
What shows can we talk about? Raven Fest 2 for sure, because that's fully happening. Before that, May the 8th. Wait a minute.
May the 8th is at Benford Brewing. I've got the calendar in front of me.
Put a D on drowned. It just says drowned
How about
like
this
clown.
There we go. That's
Drowned _ out of fish. There we go. Yeah. May the 8th we're at Benford Brewing, which is where we hold Raven Fest last year, and we're gonna do it again this year. May the 8th, that's with Strike the Tower, Duckbeat, Careth, and Sugarshine. That's gonna be a fun time. And then we've got, of course, Metal in the Mountains in August. We got in Knoxville, Georgia. Us and Duckbeak are kind of hitting the road a little bit in the southeast. So we're
We've
going to be
got,
doing a lot of
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach during Bike Week. We're playing both nights. The one that's confirmed right now is Gator Tales. That's on I want to say the 15th of May. 15th of May. Yeah.
We
Guys,
have
we got like I think like 29 dates this year, and we're still booking more. So it's a
Salt Lake
lot.
City. Salt Lake City. They're doing stuff.
We're probably not going to be able to come that far, but you know we are going like about that far away north. So when we don't go to Philadelphia, because we're not going to Philadelphia.
We're going to Philly.
Yeah, it was so funny that I saw Gigi in the comments on here, but Gigi was like, "Yeah, it's but it hasn't dropped yet, so don't tell anybody." And then as soon as I saw her in the comments, I was like, "Yeah, we're going to Philadelphia."
But we're not going to Philadelphia.
We're not. It's actually not Philadelphia.
No,
so
right.
It doesn't matter. Right. Yeah. Salt Lake City. I don't know, dude. DM me some venues.
Okay.
And hook me up with some like locals out there. We'll grab Duckbeak and see if those guys want to go to Utah.
I actually think there's a band in Salt Lake that's on Curtain Call Records. Pretty sure.
Is it Pharmacy?
No. Are they
Okay.
from Salt Lake?
I don't know. I don't even know who they are. That might not even be a real band. I don't know. I think they're from LA.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not Black. Is it Black Oxygen?
No.
Those guys with the hot sauce. Have you guys interviewed them?
No.
I don't think we are.
Those guys. What the fuck is that band? I mean, they're on our label. I'm just like, what the fuck? The hot sauce, and they're like, that one dude's always in his fucking underwear. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying, I don't know what the fuck is going on. They
Man, a
have
lot
good
of-
music.
Microaggressions coming out of you right now.
I feel like I'm making a lot of microaggressions. I just don't understand why. Okay, here's my thing. I like Black Oxygen's music. They are on our record label. I'm not shitting on them because I'm not shitting on them because they're on our record label. I'm not shitting on them because I like their music. But I just like, dude, if you watch this, which you probably won't, but like if you do, like, bro, I don't need to see you on Instagram in your underwear like anymore. Like, I've seen it. I've seen your shiny gold fucking boxers. I don't need to see that shit anymore. Like,
What's
I've
his
seen it
Instagram?
before.
That was tagging.
Black
I'm asking for a
Oxygen.
friend.
Just look up.
Asking for a
Just
friend.
I just go on the fucking Curtain Call Records fucking Instagram page, and you'll just see 1,000 pictures of this fucking guy in his underwear with a bottle of hot sauce. Jason's like face bombing, like Dan's about to get his fucking dropped off the label.
All right, Randy. Where can they find you?
Randy Garner Humor on Instagram, Rando Garner Humor on TikTok, because I fucked up and deleted my Randy Garner Humor account. So now it's Rando Garner Humor on TikTok. Restless Native spelled with an 8 on Twitter. And I'm also on Facebook. Did I
Okay.
leave anything out? What else are these kids doing these days?
You can find me everywhere at Never Been Funny with one E. And you can find us everywhere at SCM Pod on all things social media, drumandcityproductions.com. Check out all the shows on the network. Also, in the description of this show on YouTube and Facebook, you'll find all the links to Drowned Out and where their YouTube and all their social medias. So be sure to check them out. Also, you can buy their merch.
It's true. Yeah, we have stuff for sale.
All right. Until next week, go fuck yourselves.
And have fun.